Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. So today also you're a bit late, so I'll go through the 1 minute time frame chart, whatever the price action did, and then we can review the trades which I took on the tick chart. So
Okay.
the same thing happened today. A huge gap down from yesterday's low. The
Is
first
it
bar was
always this for this trade like
no,
more?
no, 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 no. Since the markets have been a bit bad for the due to Trump's decisions, it's been this way for a few days. It's not always gapping down or gapping up. Sometimes it
Okay.
will open in the same range of yesterday.
Yeah, since when I started to see it's like this, so I
Yeah,
just wanted.
it's not a regularity.
Okay.
So here, if you see again a gap down, a bull bar, it was not a strong closing. The second bar was a reversal bar, but then a weak bear bar, and it's also far from EMA, far from yesterday's high, so I didn't want to short this. Then if you see, this was a strong breakout, one, two, three bars closing on the low or near the low. You can short here, place your stop loss here, and hope for a measure move. 1:1 is still what. But I didn't want to take this trade because EMA is also trying to pull the price higher, and yesterday's gap will also act as a magnet. But that doesn't mean the trade won't work. It's just that the probability of success might reduce by 5 to 10%. But if I'm doing this in the long run, and if I take this setup for 1,000 times, and 5 to
Yeah.
10% is not a small amount then, right? So I just
Correct.
avoid trades which are not in my favor. I mean, they will be, but not as high probability as I would like them to be. Maybe if
Okay.
this today if we got three bars, bull bars closing on their highs consecutively, that would have been like 70 to 75% probability trade, but now it would be like 60 to 65% probability trade on the short side. So here if you see again, after the breakout, strong bull reversal, again strong breakout, two bear bars, then one, two, three doji bars, that means weak follow through, again a strong breakout bar, then weak follow through bar, strong breakout bar, reversal bar. This price action is resembling wedge bottom. If you see here,
Yeah.
first push up, second push up, third push up.
Okay.
So price did something against the bearish thrice. So people can enter one tick above this bar's high, or if they want a strong closing bar, they can go on long trade one tick above this bar. How do I say? Just because of experience, I know when it's gonna reverse at times. So I entered one micro E-mini contract along here, and then scaled in a bit here. Somewhere average price was somewhere here, I guess.
Okay.
I wanted a 2 hour, more than a 2 hour, but then I already took few trades on the micro, I mean, on the ES tick chart, so I didn't want to risk much, so I
It
moved my stop
went
loss
up to
to,
1 hour, is it?
yeah, when it went up to more than 1 hour, almost like my profit target was here somewhere, and
Okay.
my entry price was here, so I moved my stop loss to one tick below the break even price. It hit the break even price and then moved higher. That's normal, it can happen.
Okay.
I just didn't want to give away anything which I made on the ES tick chart today. So whoever entered long here, they got their 1:1 reward. If you see here, one tick above this bar, and stop loss should be one tick below this. They got their 1:1 reward. Since I entered somewhere here, I was hoping to get a 2 hour,
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
but then that didn't happen within my rules. So that's fine. If you see here again, pullback. And one more concept. This is not consecutive, although this is consecutively closing three bull bars, the third bar is not so strong. So in the first leg itself, if the third bar is not so strong, it doesn't meet my trading criteria, so I wouldn't go long here. If this bar also had closed strongly, we could have seen a much easier price
Hmm.
action and a 2 hour profit. But this closed very weakly, and then if you see the follow through bar also was a doji bar, then a reversal bar. Price again after this breakout. This is the first time price is trying to move higher again, and this was the second time. So people can enter one tick above this bar, place their stop loss here or here, and hope for a 1 hour or 2 hour depending on their risk parameters. But then that also failed. If you see, if they were hoping for a scalp, they got their scalp here. But then if they were hoping for a swing trade, the stop loss was hit and then it went higher.
Yeah.
So after that, you're seeing one, two, three consecutive bull bars closing on their
Yeah.
highs or near their highs. But this is happening in the second leg. Leg one, pullback region. Leg two.
Hmm. Here we can enter, right? Second.
No, no, no. On the second leg, you never enter if it's a three bar breakout.
Okay. Only
Only on the
first.
first leg. Yeah. Why? Because the chances of Okay, the market always moves in two legs. Leg one, pullback, leg two. Usually,
Hmm.
after the leg two has been completed, the pullback will be deeper than the first pullback. This was the
Oh,
first pullback after leg one. The second pullback will be
okay.
much deeper.
Deeper. Correct.
Once the pullback gets very deep, it can either be a trading range, it can either be a higher high, higher low, broad channel
Hmm.
meaning a channel can be. Give me a minute. Sorry. A channel can be broad like this or
Hmm.
tight like this.
Okay.
Okay. Here the pullbacks will be not very significant in a tight bull channel. On a broad bull channel, the pullbacks will be significant enough for you to enter on the short trades also. You're always supposed to be trading in the direction of the trend. Here a bull breakout, you should be finding setups on the long side.
Yeah.
And again, if it turns to a bull channel, you are supposed to find trades on the long side, meaning on the lower third region of the channel. If you divide this channel into three equal parts, just like the trading range, a broad channel is a trading range. Only difference is it's still making higher high, higher lows. If it's a broad bull channel, or if it's a
Hmm.
broad bear channel, it will be making lower high, lower lows.
Lower.
So you will
Okay.
trade it like a trading range. What have I taught you in the trading range concept? If you divide the channel or the range into three equal parts,
Yeah.
you should find long trades in the bottom third region and short trades in the top third region.
Yeah. I remember this.
So here you will find long trades in the bottom third region. If it's a broad
Hmm.
channel, what are the outcomes? Possibilities? After the second leg has been completed, it can either turn into a trading range. It can either give you a tight channel, a broad channel, or it can reverse. But since I told you yesterday, markets have inertia. It usually resists change. If at all the trend is to reverse, it will be in a V-shaped reversal. What is a V-shaped reversal? This was going higher. Suddenly, V-shape was forming, and then if you see this, it is something like a inverted V-shape. It
Yeah.
just fell here, and then it's continuing. And so in the leg two, if you find three bar breakout setup, don't take it. Why? Because this is the reason. The probability is not with you.
Okay.
Okay. Now if you see here, this is three bar bull bar consecutive. Three consecutive bull bars closing near the highs, then followed by three bear bars closing near their lows. So whoever bought here, thinking that it will result in a measure more higher, got trapped here again. So you can sell the close of this bar and place your stop loss one tick above this bar. This is the
Okay.
first leg and a three bear bar consecutive bear bar setup, right? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you sell short one tick, or you enter on market order on the closing of the bar and place your stop loss one tick above, this will be your 1:1 risk to reward, which is also close to days low, and you'll get out there.
Okay.
Okay. After that, if you see here, price try to move over once, price try to move over twice.
Hmm.
You can enter one tick below this bar, inside bar setup. If you see, this bar is inside this bar, but
Yeah,
I
inside.
usually don't like to take this trade because this is not a strong closing bear bar. This is a very strong closing bear bar. You can enter here, one tick below, place a stop loss here or here, hope for a swing. Why hope for a swing? This is leg one, pullback structure, leg two.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, if that's clear, let's go to tick chart trade. Okay. Here, this bar closed very fast and I didn't get enough time to even place the order. I did place the order, but the market moved so fast that my order was not even executed. It
Okay.
gave me an
Okay.
error that it already moved above the price where you wanted to buy. I bought on market. I wanted to pull my stop loss below this bar, but it got hit. The stop loss got hit, but that's fine. Okay, to explain to you why I got in, again the same thing which happened yesterday. Huge gap down. First bar yesterday was a bear bar. Now the first bar
Yeah.
was a doji bar, then a strong bull bar. So whoever was shorting got trapped by this strong bull bar. And EMA is acting as a magnet. Yesterday's high, yesterday's low, yesterday's close. All those things are also acting as magnet. So I know that probability is with me, at least for the scalp trade. So I wanted to enter one tick above this bar. The trade didn't get executed. That's fine. I entered on the market order, but then I before I moved the stop loss to one tick below this low, it got hit. That's fine. So I entered again on the market order here.
Yeah.
I put my stop loss a bit close this time because I already lost once. I didn't want to give back anything again, and my profit target was a bit higher. If you see, usually I scalp out at 5 or 6 points, but since the first entry bar or signal bar was very huge, I was hoping that it will get hit, and profit target got hit here.
Yeah.
Okay, here again, if you see this pattern, one, two, three, price try to move over once, twice, and then again thrice. So this bar closed on the low. So people who wanted to short here can short here, one tick below this bar. The stop loss one tick above the high of this bar. I didn't want to short because of the all the reasons I gave you. EMA is still catching up to the price
Yeah.
action. All those magnets are acting up. So unless it touches the EMA, I don't want to be involved in a low probability trade. It doesn't mean that it doesn't work. You should either swing it or wait for a proper setup. And this is also a proper setup, but here it's not going to be a good scalp trade. Scalp trades require you to
Oh.
win at least 60 to 70% of the time. Few good traders will win like 80 to 90% of the time. Even I am not that experienced, and that's fine. But I should at least win 60% of the time to make money, some money. Why? Because even if I'm winning 60% of the time, maybe 3 4% will go for charges.
Yeah.
So that's just I'll be taking 6% win that way. So I didn't want to take this trade, but then it did work out beautifully. If you see one thing below this bar, and then sorry for that, and later on it does go to 1:1 risk to reward, and also 2:1 risk, I mean 2 hour risk to reward. I entered on one more trade below. Okay, I placed the order here. If you see, I was hoping this bar will close on the high, so I placed the order for it to go long on one tick above this high. It didn't
Earlier.
close all the way. This bar ended up being a doji bar, so I exited and I
Oh.
closed that order. And then, okay, yeah, I was hoping for Price tried to move higher once, tried to move higher twice. Okay, here also when I placed the order,
Mm.
it didn't get executed. Market moved very fast and my order didn't even get placed here. So I entered on a
Okay.
market order again. But why did I enter is because leg 1, pull back, leg 2, and in the leg 2,
Like,
if you see 1, 2, 3 strong closing bars, which is always a trap most of the time, and then price try to move higher once, try to move higher twice. This is the third time it's trying to move higher. So it's a wedge bottom. So I wanted to enter one tick above this and place my stop loss
this
here.
is leg
But then,
three, one which is starting. I don't know.
sorry.
You told leg one, leg two, right? This is
Okay,
the
this is
third
leg
one.
one
Hmm.
for bears, deep pullback, leg two. And in within
Hmm.
the leg two, if you see, bulls are trying to go higher once, twice, and this is the third time. So
Ah,
this will act as a wedge bottom.
okay, okay.
Yeah. So one tick above this bar, I would have entered and placed my stop loss. One tick below this bar. Here stop loss got hit, but that's fine. But again, if you see, I knew this was again a trap, so I entered before the bar closed also. And then I increased my position size and tried to get in one tick again higher above this bar. I placed this order that also got filled and I moved my stop loss to proper position sizing and then this was a
Okay.
winner. Those were the two trades which I took.
Okay.
I mean, three trades. Actually, four trades. The first trade, I couldn't move the stop loss soon enough. That's fine.
Hmm.
Uh, the second trade did give me 10 points profit. The third trade failed. It's just a probability. It was not my mistake nor the markets. That's fine. Here I entered, it worked out. The only mistake I would say is entering early before the bar closes. At times it can not close very strong and you should not be stuck to it and hope that it will go higher on the next bar or something like that. You should just cut your losses and exit. If you're not doing that, you're just gonna hurt yourself on the long run. And one more setup, if you see, this is
Yeah.
bear leg, so this is still a bear trend. If you're only trying to find swing trades, you should be trading in the direction of the trend. So you should be finding short trades only, trades on the short side. So this was the
Okay.
first try for the price to go lower. This was the second time the price tried to go lower. So you can enter one tick below this bar, place your stop loss here, and then either wait for a 2 hour or exit at 1 hour. For high, if you want high probability, then exit at 1 hour, or if you want to swing it, you can exit at 2 hour. I
Okay.
didn't take this trade because I was done for the day, but then it worked out too. 2 hour also got hit. Okay, then that's it for today.